Hey folks, this is Putz327 and welcome to Dragon Age Origins. Now, I am very late in arriving to this series. I never played it. I don't really know what it's about other than it has monsters and stuff in it. I decided to just change it up a little bit and do some recording of this, because I've been recording only Skyrim for the channel. So, it's not exactly a big change because it deals with dragons, of course. At least I'm thinking. But anyway, let's jump right into it. Again, this is an older game. I don't know anything about it other than it's a fighting game. Don't know the story, don't know anything about it, so... I'm guessing that Origins is the first one? Hoping. I don't know. I didn't know it was going to give me a choice there. This must be older than I thought, because look at the cursor. It's like... And so is the Golden City blackened. With each step you take in my hall, marvel at perfection, for it is fleeting. You have brought sin to heaven, and doom upon all the world. Canticle of Threnodies.
The Chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead, they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The Dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation. The Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness, and prevailed. It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. Seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
then. Seems like this is going to be very dark. Okay, the background you select will determine which of 6 distinct opening stories you play through. It also affects how characters respond to you throughout the game. Okay. So, men and women in Ferelden are generally regarded as equals. Both genders are evenly represented in most organizations, noble houses, and military forces. Alright. I generally go with the male. Human. The most numerous yet divided of all the races. Only 4 times have they ever united under a single cause, the last being centuries ago. Religion and chantry play a large part in human society. It distinguishes them culturally from elves and dwarves more than anything else. Humans can be warriors, rogues, or mages. Racial benefits, 1 strength. Plus 1 strength, plus 1 dexterity, plus 1 magic, and minus 1 cunning. So what are the elves here? Once enslaved by humans, most elves have all but lost their culture, scrounging an impoverished living in the slums of human cities. Only the nomadic Dalish tribes still cling to their traditions, living by the bow and the rule of their old gods as they roam the ancient forests. Welcome nowhere else. Elves can be warriors, rogues, or mages. Racial benefits, plus 2 willpower, plus 2 magic. And what of the dwarf? Rigidly bound by caste and tradition, the dwarves have been waging a losing war for generations, trying to protect the last stronghold of their once vast underground empire from the Darkspawn. Dwarves are very tough and have high resistance to all forms of magic, thus preventing them from becoming mages. Racial benefits, plus 1 strength, plus 1 dexterity, plus 2 constitution, 10% chance to resist hostile magic. Okay, what about classes? Warrior. Warriors are powerful fighters focusing on melee and ranged weapons to deal with their foes. They can withstand and deliver a great deal of punishment and have a strong understanding of tactics and strategy. Specializations for warrior include Berserker, Templar, Champion, and Reaver. Class benefits, plus 4 strength, plus 3 dexterity, plus 3 constitution. And what of the rogue? Rogues are skilled adventurers who come from all walks of life. All rogues possess some skill in picking locks and spotting traps, making them valuable assets to any party. Tactically, they are not ideal frontline fighters, but if rogues can circle around behind their target, they can backstab to devastating effect. Rogue specializations are Ranger, Bard, Duelist, and Assassin. Class benefits, plus 4 dexterity, plus 2 willpower, and plus 4 cunning. I think we're going to have a warrior dwarf. What is the background? Dwarf commoner. Born caseless in a land where rank is everything, bound as the lackey and thug of a local crime lord, you have spent your life invisible until chance thrust you into the spotlight, where you can finally prove whether you will be defined by your actions or your birth. Dwarf noble. As the favored child of the dwarven king, you proudly take up your first military command, only to learn that the deadly intrigues of family and sycophants may pose a greater danger than even the battlefield. Well, I think we're going to go with a dwarf warrior commoner. Just because why not? I mean, generally when I'm playing these games, I usually pick, like, the most basic of what you can pick, so I'm gonna go with this one.
Greetings.
Okay, what's the presets for him? Oh. Oh, we can't go any further than that. I like this face for him. Alright, skin complexion. Whoa. He's got very dark eyes. Okay, hair. We'll do that later. Tattoo. As much as I like tattoos, especially on guys, yeah, I think he's not gonna have any. Okay, hair. See, I'm okay with the hair. Beard. I don't know, I like that one. Oh, I went wrong. I like that one. I think he looks good that way. Yeah, we can leave that color. He gets to have stubble too. Cool. Let's go to the eyes. I can't tell the difference in the eye color. Maybe I'm just... I really don't see a difference in the eye color. Okay, that's brown or hazel. That's green. I'll give him green eyes. I think those are green eyes. I can't really tell. Can we zoom in any on them? No, we can't. Oh, we can change his portrait. Cool. You'll just have that bland look. Okay, turn left to right. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, I like that. Alright, he is...
No! It is gone! How do you do?
Greetings.
Greetings. Charmed, I'm sure. Greetings.
Greetings.
We'll go with wise. Definitely go with wise. Farron Broska? I thought we named him... Oh. Now you all know my, key. We're gonna name him just... Putz. And I guess we can leave that. Although if you would call the caseless dwarves of Dusttown famous, they are well known for a few common traits. Lawlessness, poverty, and the brands on their faces. For full experience of playing a dwarf commoner, we recommend that you select a facial tattoo. I don't want to. Okay. Strength measures a character's physical prowess and directly affects the damage a character deals in physical combat. It also contributes to the accuracy of melee attacks. High strength is essential for warriors in particular, as if they wish to wield two-handed weapons, and is nearly as critical for rogues. Alright. Dexterity, da. We're gonna give him a bit more cunning, and there we go. I don't want him to be a thief. There we go. Okay. Doing powerful. Make him powerful and precise striking. I hope that's okay. We're gonna just go with normal. Never battle with bare hands. Use the inventory screen I to equip new weapons or armor for quick access to restorative items like health. Poultices, drag them from the inventory to the quick bar along the bottom of the screen. Well, okay. We made like a happy little warrior leprechaun.
Deep beneath the Frostback Mountains sits Orzammar, largest and proudest of the two remaining dwarven cities. Once the seat of an underground empire, Orzammar now stands alone, cut off from the world by the Darkspawn, still clinging to the memory of its former glory. Below the vast statues and gilded halls where the noble families play at politics, the lower castes live in their shadows, scurrying to serve like their ancestors before them. Below that is you. You are casteless, the dirty secret staining Orzammar's perfect society, forced, along with your sister, to sell your services to the crime lord Barat. To the rest of Orzammar, you are proof that the casteless deserve their fate. But you know you do what you have to, the same as everyone, just to survive.
I can't keep gambling on you forever, Precious. You've got a sweet look, something to light a man on fire. But you gotta make it count.
Please, Barat, can we not do this in front of my brother?
Why not? He knows the slope of the land, don't you, boy? You told me a lot of things, not one of which meant more than a fart in the middens. Before me, your sister was just another duster. Now check her out. Braids down to here, gold-capped teeth. She can recite elf poetry and play the string harp. Every man's dream. All she's gotta do is find a lord, squeeze out some kid who looks like him, and we're all living the easy life in the Diamond Quarter.
Please, don't get involved. You know that never goes well.
I'll treat her however I like, as long as you both eat off my plate. You keep your head down and say aye to any job I decide is low enough for scum like you. In return, I put out coins so you can doll yourself up and get a belly full of some nobleman's brats. Then you both go free, and I get to join the family and be called my lord for the rest of the little prince's life. That's what everyone likes. A castless with a big mouth. But I didn't come for the joy of your company. I've been looking at my investments, and this one hasn't borne much gold. I'm giving you another week, Precious. If you haven't found a patron, you're back to sweeping streets.
But I have. I've met someone. That is, I didn't want to promise, but he seemed interested.
Your buddy Lesky's waiting outside. He knows what I'll need from you today. Don't even think about bungling this job. Your whole family's on loose sand with me right now. And I know you don't have anywhere else to turn.
He's a jerk.
I'm sorry you had to see that. You know how desperate the nobles are for more children? They can barely field enough soldiers to hold the walls against the Darkspawn. If I could give one of them a son, the whole house would celebrate. And we'd all be raised up to noble caste to join the family. It's what Barat's betting on. That's why he paid for my clothes, my voice lessons. He wants to share the reward.
Cave dick.
Yes. That is, I hope. He certainly seems charming. He treats me like a real lady, not just someone to tumble and forget. I don't want to say, in case I'm wrong. It just seems too mad to think of one of the most important men in Orzammar with someone like me. Anyway, time is rusting and I need to get dressed. These fashions will be the death of me. 100 buttons on each sleeve. And Lesky's probably already outside waiting for you. It's sheer folly. One more way the nobles protect their status. They say casteless soldiers are more danger to each other than to Darkspawn. That it's an insult to the smith to let us touch a fine-made weapon. Truly, they just don't wish to insult the warrior caste by showing that given the same opportunities, we could lead an army just as well. Stay out of trouble. I'll see you tonight.
Stuff to do, and I don't understand any of it at the moment, so in the next video we will go through this further, because now we know that we're nothing, according to Barrett, or whatever his name was. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, please click the like button, tell me what you thought of it in the comments. Remember to share and subscribe, and if you would like to support the channel in a more direct way, please visit my Patreon. The link is in the description. And until next time, see ya.